One of the most common things that cause people to be defrauded for online shopping is rushing and not taking the time to check what they're buying, as well as purchasing from a website where you're not sure about their process.
Yeah, that's a good point. Definitely the sense of urgency. We see that a lot in scams. So they say you need to get this toy now, or you need to do this donation quickly, always creating that sense of hurriedness. Another thing is people try to buy things that are too good to be true. So they see a really great deal on something like on Facebook Marketplace, and then they send the funds, but they end up finding out it is a scam and unfortunately lose their funds through that means.
And sometimes not even about a scam, it's just making sure that you're getting what you think you're getting,
That's a good point.
right?
Yeah. One way that scammers target individuals is to send phishing emails to your inbox, pretending to be some type of vendor that's legitimate like Amazon. And they're asking you to click on a link to get a great deal, and you end up clicking it. And unfortunately, it is something that might contain malware on it, or something that might ask you for personal information that you then accidentally provide because you think it's a legitimate offer.
And another way that it could happen is a website where there's different ads in place and you happen to click on something that looked interesting, but it actually ends up taking you to, say, a phishing website or somewhere different from where you intended to go. Especially at holiday time, there might be a popular toy or popular video game and it's hard to get, and all of a sudden you're on a site where it looks like you could get it. But it might not be legitimate. So you gotta watch for those. And the time pressure makes it really hard during the holiday season.
I also find too, during the holiday season, they'll set up fake donation pages because you're in such a giving mood during that time. So do your due diligence, like just give it to reputable places that collect donations.
Yep.
One of the biggest things I do to help protect my identity while I'm shopping is to keep the amount of cards and identification in my wallet to a minimum. The amount of times I've seen people have their wallet stolen and report that they've lost all their credit cards, their debit card, driver's license, that's just a ripe way for fraudsters to steal your identity. So I always recommend only carry what you need. Better yet, uploading your card onto your phone now and using an Apple or Android wallet. That's also a great way to mitigate that risk.
Personally, I would prefer to use Apple Pay because it separates the payment process from the website where I'm buying from. It's not always possible, but if you minimize the places where you're entering your card, and if you just try to make wise decisions about who you share your identification and your financial information with, that'll keep you safer than inputting it in every site that you shop on.
If you have any questions or concerns, or just want to learn more about the topics we discussed today, contact your advisor and they'll be more than happy to have a conversation with you.